Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidil Ashrafil Anbiya'i wal Mursaleen. Amma ba'd. Fa'a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Wa rafa'na laka zikrak. Sadaqallahul Azim wa sadaqa rasuluhun nabiyul kareem wa nahnu ala dhalika minash shakirin wa shakirin walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا رسول الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا حبيب الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا رسول الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا حبيب الله. True is our Malik Allah, and true is our Malik Allah. The sustainer Allah, the maintainer Allah, the cherisher Allah, the Rahman Allah, the Rahim Allah, the Kareem Allah, the one and only Allah. Allah is the absolute. Allah Kareem created everything in existence for a purpose, for a reason, for a cause. And the reason and root of cause is because of the existence of His Habib alayhi salatu wasalam. And true are Allah's most beloved, the most nearest, the most dearest, the most closest, the most honored, the most beautiful, the most eloquent. The one whose zikr is elevated. Me and you sitting here, we cannot increase nothing, nor can we attempt to praise Rasulullah because Allah Kareem says, we have exalted your remembrance of Habib alayhi salatu wasalam. So what we are doing, we are increasing our love for Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. We cannot give nothing to Rasulullah. We cannot give nothing to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Our alayhi salatu wasalam gives to us. This is the purpose of this conference. My brothers, we come here for one reason. Increase our love for Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And what is that love that we quench for? What is it that brings us to these gatherings? What is it that pulls our hearts towards these gatherings? It's one thing. We are looking for that nur from Madinatul Munawwarah. Sayyidina Jibreel alayhi salam comes in the presence of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And Aqa alayhi salatu wasalam, they were, they know and are and forever will be aware of everything. They know everything, nothing hidden from Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. When Aqa alayhi salatu wasalam would ask a question, it's purely for our benefit. For our benefit. If they never asked a question, how would we understand the beautiful hadith Mubarak of today? Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, "Oh Jibreel, Sayyidina Jibreel alayhi salam, the greatest of all angels, the elevated angel, tell me, how old are you?" Look at the question by Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. How old are you? And do you know what Sayyidina Jibreel alayhi salam replies? Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, I don't know. I don't know how old I am. But when Allah created me, I saw this honored nur. I saw this honored nur, a star, a light. It was so beautiful, it's so eloquent that my eyes were transfixed and I fell in love with that nur. This is when I was created. Ya Rasulullah, just remember, when Rasulullah asked him their age, they know everything. They know everything. It's for our purpose purely. So what does Jibreel say? Ya Rasulullah, then what happened? Then for days, 1 day, 2 days, my jahad, my desire, when am I going to see that nur again? When am I going to see that nur again? When am I going to see that light again? Then after 70,000 years of patience and jahad and desire, that beautiful light and nur came again. I saw that nur after 70,000 years again. Then, this is Sayyidina Jibreel alayhi salam telling his age to Rasulullah, the king of creation, the cause of creation. Ya Rasulullah, I was counting the days, the nights, the months, the years. Every every second I was counting, when am I going to see that noor? The eyes are waiting for that noor. Like when we say, when are we going to go to Madinatul Munawwarah? This is that same link. What happens? Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, I have seen this honored light, this noor, this star, 72,000 times. And after 70,000 years, I have seen it come, and I have seen this honored sight 72,000 times. Now, my point here is, during that time, from the beginning of creation of Sayyidina Jibreel alayhi salam, they met prophets, they met honored nabis, they met Anbiya Ikram. They saw all these prophets, they spoke to all these prophets, they conversed with every nabi. But after seeing Ibrahim alayhi salam, after seeing Nuh alayhi salam, after seeing every single nabi, despite doing a ziyarat, Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam is still thinking, when am I going to see that honored Nuh of Rasulullah? What does this mean? That every nabi, every prophet, every nabi that came and existed, came because of the existence of the Nur of Rasulullah. That's why a poet says, जब खुदा ने नूर को रखा बना के सामने, खुद भी आशिक हो गया अपनी अता के सामने. The whole reality of creation is through the giving of the Nur of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The purpose of creation is from the light of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That desire we must have in our lives, which is what? The desire of going to Madinatul Munawwarah. The domain, the destination, the final place for us all is Madinatul Munawwarah. It ends there for us. What do I mean by ends there? After Madinatul Munawwarah, there is nothing else. Because Madinatul Munawwarah, Akali Salatu Islam and Roda Kafarol there. They are giving. And what is the mission of this Astana Ali? What is the purpose of this Darbar Ali? What does this Darbar teach? What do they promote? What message do they give? What are they telling us? Come into Scotland, come into the town of Dundee with one purpose, one cause and one reason. Connect your heart to Rasulullah. Have love for Rasulullah. You hear this message year in, year out. It's a reminder. We are never going to stop. We're going to continue to spread that one message of love for Rasulullah. This is the purpose of this Astana. Home to home, city to city, town to town, country to country. Whether you are in the form of speaking, sitting and whatever, we are here for one cause, and that is because of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And our Shaykh and the present Shaykh, they presented one message, which is what? Connect your heart with Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Aqa alayhi salatu wa salam said, to emphasize this point, that none of you is a true believer until he loves me more than his family, more than his children, more than his wealth, more than anything. This is the root of Iman. There's no such thing as incomplete or complete Iman. Iman is the love of Rasulullah. Iman is the love of Rasulullah. Iman is the love of Rasulullah. What does this mean by saying Iman is love? To have Iman, you have Amal. You have Amal, you act the ways of Rasulullah. In every deed and in every action you do, must be done through the love of Rasulullah. Every good deed you do must be done through the ways of Rasulullah. I conclude with these words, simple, beautiful words, poetic words. It's a message for us all to remind ourselves, our children, our families, our connection, our schools, wherever we go. Just remember that dunya is maqsad. The maqsad of this dunya, the maqsad of our life, the purpose of our lives, working in our workplaces is an excuse for us to spread the love of Rasulullah. Whatever we do in our lives, just remember one thing. Ik yahi sahara hai, is jahan mein jeene ka, baat kar Madina Paak ki, zikr kar Madina Paak, fikr kar Madina Paak.